it, shut up. Right, so what we're doing here is every now and again, like at least once a week, see all this ash. So I'm trying not to make too much. There's still bits in there that would burn, and there's nails in there. So maybe a job is I put all this out the back. It would be an idea to get all the nails out. I normally do. I normally do get the nails out of it. Somebody's on about me being a jock and tight. It's not really about being a jock. It's about just being careful. It's just about. It's about being a good, being a recycler, being good and looking after the environment. That's what it is. But we're being encouraged to be numpties. It's actually very disappointing how I've always tried to. I've been a bit daft throughout my life, but I suppose a lot of times. But I've always tried to survive as best as what I can. Like that woman, I've seen her before earlier today. Sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about, but down in South Darla, there's this woman who stopped, and then when I was driving, she gave way to me, and then when I started moving towards her, she then closed in the gap. Now, what they're doing there, what she's doing, is she's being like a little girl, and what they typically do. Now, it's very weird, right? It is very weird, right? It's definitely weird. They then, if there's any problems, would say I started shouting at her or something, which I didn't, right? Imagine that. You then have the police arrest me, right? So that's what the plan would have been, but that's what the outcome would have been. The only difference for me is what happens when they get into these things is they back down right away when they realise what they're doing, what they've let themselves in for. And then basically, see there's nails there. Why am I not wearing gloves? That's a very good idea. Go and get some gloves on. Right. Why can't you use gloves? Well, at least the thing is, the fire is, it's dissipated all its heat. So what you're supposed to do, try not to make too much stew. What you're supposed to do is, see all these nails are in there. It's actually quite a job cleaning the thing properly. There's all these nooks and crannies. So what we've got in here is that thing there is supposed to go round, and the reason it's no is because it's got nails in it. So what I've got to do is free it up. Oh, actually it's a stone. A stone. It's a stone. This lever here, it's probably, you have to clear all the stones out of it. It's stones from the it's from the sawdust. So I've got to get all that out of there. Right, that is one in there. So I have this huge sense of entitlement that this So I think that was fair enough when they were having babies. Women I'm talking about. You know, when they're having babies. But then it's a double problem. It's a double problem because they're not having babies, they are more annoying. So you say, well, why are they more annoying? Well, it's because they don't have babies to look after. Children and grandchildren. You really start, like what I'm talking about is the meaning of life here, and I'm not really wanting to disrespect people having children. I'm not trying to do that. If you're happy with that and that's your decision, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's these ones that go around. Well, you get male versions and female versions. So the male versions would be Chris Packham, try to save the planet, no children, fleecing the BBC, taxpayers' money, talking a lot of shite, saying that he wants to save the planet for future generations, but not producing any children. I mean, I don't care if you're gay or something like that. That's a lot of bullshit. A lot of that gay stuff was a lot of crap. It was a way for. It's been used against men. It's been used against me. I got it used against me really badly, which caused a lot of mental health problems. When in actual fact, all it was, I'm a highly imaginative person who has seeked out. It's a taboo subject. You're not allowed to talk about sex. You're not allowed to enjoy different forms of sex. If you do, you're a pervert. You know, and that's to keep women. That's to keep control over men, so that they can be controlled. But who's controlling the women? You know, who's controlling them? Nobody. So they just do what they fucking like. You know, I don't think it's really a great idea what's happening. But why am I going on about? Who cares?
Hey there, and you're welcome back to the channel. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to use some paper. Paper here. And some firelighters.
I've been out chopping up some kindling. There. Right. We're going to do the traditional way, which is bottom up. One thing you must never do is burn MDF. And the reason, well, there's lots of reasons, but one is it stinks. So don't do it. It's just not worth it. Throw it in the bin, that's what I do. You know, get some thin stuff here floating around. What the hell's that? Don't know what that is. Not keen on that. I think it might be. I don't want to burn anything that's at all iffy. You know. So I could put some of these sort of things in that once it gets going. Like so they'll get a heart going. And heart of fire. Yeah. I'm in one of these moods where I was falling asleep. I couldn't stay awake. You know, apparently I couldn't stay awake. I was sleeping. Any more kindling type stuff? Ugh. Yeah, there's a wee bit there. I couldn't stay awake. I was pretty well knackered, and just couldn't. And then to have that hassle happen whilst I was so tired wasn't really very something that I was looking for at that precise moment in time. I'll put that one right up on top like that, right? Now we're going to need a decent bit of firelighter for this, because I mean, right, get that right in there. It's going to take some, I think. That should do it. Right. So I always give it a clean. Always. Should really get into the swing of doing it, you know, every time I light it, that gets the worst of it off. I mean, if you want to do a brilliant job, obviously take longer about it, but right, so right. So I'm slightly stressed out because the van broke down and it was on a very busy road. Well, it was a road that you can't really stop at, you know. So I was able to get it. See, that'll burn better because there's no ash there. Watch this. So I was kind of struggling a bit with it. I was I'm just quite disheartened about the amount of fannies that we've got in our society now. You know, they don't want to do anything for it. I mean, I'm sort of getting like that as well, because the thing is, if you do things for people, you'll end up getting shafted. I think the old ways that we used to operate, towns and villages, be pals and stuff, I think that's kind of long gone. I think that's going to really go, that fire, that's looking promising. And that's because I got rid of the ash, so it's nice and clean. So this is Sunday, the 12th of January. 12th of January. So we'll get that going. Then we've got plenty of sticks to put on. I'll probably put one of my night briquettes on. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it's going quite well. Yeah, try not to get disheartened with things. I mean, there are some people are around to get on your nerves. I don't think ultimate success in life, ultimate success can lead to your death. I think it can lead to your absolute failure. I think that I'm trying to think about things like this, the meaning of life and everything and that type of thing. I think there's got to be more meaning, and I think we should strive for better. And I think a lot of times with me, I'm lazy. Well, no, complacent. So I should be doing things, and I build reasons why not to do them, and it's a lack of confidence and fear. It's fear of rejection. because really, why am I doing these the artworks is for validation, and that's what it's all about. So I'm scared that I get rejected, so I don't have the confidence. So really, I need more. I need to get out and about. I need to put the feelers out. I need to. I think probably using the RSA or whatever it's called, the Royal Scottish Society of Artists, or whatever it's called. I think that's probably not much good. I think you need to get out and do your own thing, and that applies to everything. You have to get out. So what I need to do is get out there. I need to have an exhibition. I need to keep. I need to keep producing fresh work, and I need to have an exhibition. And I think the best place to have an exhibition is here. That would mean totally tidying this place up, which is a good thing, isn't it? Yeah, and you've got to like think about other things that could happen with that. You know, just focused on one thing doesn't help. You have to realise that it can improve a lot. You know, with that sort of thing, with just being brave, getting out and trying something different. So I have to admit, I'm not that. I'm not really good at organising stuff like that. I'm pretty useless. So I should try more this year. I keep going, and that's what keeps me going, and that's what keeps me alive. Is pursuing that art, pursuing that creative intelligence, creating. And it is disheartening for me because I don't feel appreciated, or people don't realise how brilliant it is or whatever. But I have to keep going. Some people do, as a very small minority do, and that's the ones that matter. And very often they're the ones that are the ones that know what they're talking about, you know. And it's difficult for me not to be arrogant with this, but. Oh, it's really going properly. Look at that. This is fantastic. This is really good. That's because it's been difficult lighting it because it's been full of ash. And you've seen the stuff I took out of there. I probably left it too long to clean it out. Yeah, that what you've seen there was like too much, and you know, should have been cleaned out more often. Probably like twice a week or something, eh? Give me I like it. Wow. Twice a week, rather than I think we're getting older as you can't fucking see anything. I'm really pleased with that. That's good. That's going properly. So if these fuckheads think that they can throw their weight around, be transphobic as fuck, and think that they're going to cost me this, that, and another, then no, it's not going to happen like that. So I think people need to get a grip of what's going on. I don't really approve of that sort of thing, but I think, as I said in my previous video, I only use that when I'm threatened or when I'm being abused, and that's fight back, and that's the only way I do it. I don't have to do it very often. The last time I did it was about 10 years ago. So that's how often I do it. And the last person that I did that I had to retaliate in such a manner was arrested. So I mean, I've got to behave. We all have to behave, but we can't go around expecting the world to do everything in our favour all the time. It just doesn't work like that. I'm just really disheartened with some people in the way they are. If we could just live and let live, it'd be a lot better. accept that people have a right to live the way they want to live without obstructing other people. It's when you start obstructing other people, that's when it's a problem. Well, that should keep going. So this firelight session is about to come to an end because it's been so successful, it's unbelievable. It's been so efficient, it's unbelievable. You can hear it creaking now, that's the heat. That means it's time to cut down the air. And then maybe just turn that down a bit as well. That was actually a fantastic firelighting session, that was the way to do it. Yeah, I was struggling to get it going yesterday because of the ash and all this, you know, there was stones in it and everything. It was properly cleaned out, and now it's going brilliant. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's looking good. I was a bit worried that I'd let it die off a bit too much. If that happens, all you need to do is just let some air in the front. There's a rattle in this house, and it's when you move about. It's this type of floor that it's got. That's the sort of thing that you would expect in a car, not in a house. Right, toity. Right, that's it. It's well and truly properly going, so it's hold on. Twenty to 7, Sunday the 12th of January, and the reason that I have to do this, well, that's not the reason, I don't have to do it, but it's to protect myself from numpties. Numpties who are using green communism against a fellow citizen because they're fucking numpties. That's why. And it wouldn't be so fucking bad if they didn't have a log burner themselves, which they do. But then, people are weird, and they are definitely weird people, yes. So that's why, well, it's, you know, I'm burning everything that I should burn. I'm not doing anything wrong. So yeah, fine. Everything's working fine. That's why I video it. And all will be revealed later when the saga is over. Thanks for watching. Bye. 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 Right, it's got a heart, it's got flames, it's got wood, it's going to stay on all night. Brilliant. We're going.